Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Last time we did some stuff and some other things and got some more stuff to do, and now we're going to set off and do that stuff. I know, that was very descriptive, wasn't it? Okay, in all reality, we got the 5th star piece, we drove off Ribbite from the town, and now we're going to go forward to Land's End because the Elder told us to, so... yeah, that's where we're going to go, to Land's End. And when I was younger, I always looked forward to this area, mainly just because, like I said earlier, I had a very, very hard time beating Jonathan Jones. So, yeah, I always look forward to this area, and I'm looking forward to it for this Let's Play, too, so how about that? Okay, so in Land's End we have these cannon things, which, obviously they fire you out of the cannon to higher areas. I believe we want to go back here for just a brief moment. I think, anyway. Maybe I have to... There's like a treasure chest around here. I know that for a fact. Oh wow, that launched me pretty far. Okay, I don't really know the exact location of the chest. I just know it has to do with this block that's over here. And why can't I shoot in the right direction? Okay, I have no idea where it is. It's like, I think you want to jump at its highest point, but even that doesn't seem right to me. Oh well, I'll probably figure it out later, so I'll come back for that chest later. I know, it's kind of tricky because I don't know exactly where it is. Okay, so here we have our first enemies of Land's End. These guys are recolors of the canine enemies we fought earlier on in the game. These guys are called Chows. They have 80 HP. They have attacks Poison, Howl, and Claw, which is kind of weird. Why the heck would they have a claw attack? They don't have... Well, I guess they do have claws, but still. I figured their teeth would make better attacks at this point. They also have a special defense to Fear and Sleep. Now, I say special defense because I actually finally switched guides because that last guide I had was severely inaccurate, as you guys full well know. And now I'm using just Mario Wiki. For those wondering what I was using before, I don't remember the exact name. It was like SMRPG Legacy or something. I don't know, something like that. Something in the realm of that. Just go to like Google and type in like Super Mario RPG enemies list, and it's like one of the first few Google search selections. It seemed very accurate like in the beginning of the game, but then it got very, very inaccurate. Okay, we have a second enemy. These guys are called Shoguns. Shoguns have 150 HP. They have attacks Carny Kiss and Vigor Up. They have a special defense to Sleep and Fear, and they have a weakness to Ice, and they can drop pick-me-ups. So yeah, that's what the Shoguns do, and as you can probably see, you can see some of the new attacking items we got from Seaside Town. We have the Parasol. Parasol, the timing is just like right as the Parasol hits the Shogun, and then double punch just before, you know, the punches leave Gino's hands. It's really that simple. And wow, Mallow actually gained a level up. How about that? So, I think we want to go for attack power. Yeah, it's looking that way. Attack power it is. Alright. And yeah, I'll probably show off Mallow later, because I still have to show off his Ribbite stick. Okay, here's another new enemy. This is the Octovator, a recolor of the Octolot enemy from the Forest Maze. Octavadors have 250 HP. They have attacks Gunk Ball, Drain Beam, Lightning Orb, Bolt, and Sleep Sauce. They have a special defense to Thunder, but a weakness to Fire. And we can go ahead and test that fire theory right now, actually, to see if it is accurate. I'm pretty sure it is, but you never know. I could be lying to again. I could be lied to again. Let's go ahead and test it out then. Okay, no, that seems pretty effective. Okay, so, one thing that you guys are probably wondering, like, what would be the difference between special defense and immunity? I don't really know. I feel like, in some cases, a special defense would be an immunity, but, I'm not entirely sure on that. If I know for sure if something is an immunity, I'll let you guys know, but personally I don't really know. Okay, there's another hidden chest around here. I don't... Okay, there it is. Okay. And to get up there, you have to use this cannon again. And I believe you use that to get there, but if you go over here, you can find another hidden chest, which is a Caracola, and that should be it for that area. This area is fun because we have more recolors, and these recolors fire out of a cannon that's down there. So let's go over these new enemies. First we have the Geckets, which are obvious recolors of the Gecko. Geckets have 100 HP, they have attack Sleep Sauce, they have a special defense against fire, and a weakness to ice, and they can drop Able Juices. They also have a tendency to attack their allies, which I'll see if that happens here. I don't know if it will. I'll try not to kill one of them, but I'll kill that one obviously, but I'll go over this guy too. This guy is a Spinthra. Spinthras have 230 HP. They have an attack Poison and Scrofangs. Obviously, the second one causes Scarecrow. Special defense against poison and a weakness to ice. And they can actually drop bracers. That's what my guide says, but that might be a Yoshi Cookie transformation. I don't know for sure. That item seems a bit too rare to just be an enemy drop, but again, I don't know for sure. Okay, so yeah, here's another feature of the Geckets. Geckets can easily get confused, and they will hurt their allies, which is kind of weird, but that's how the game programmed them, so... Hey, I'm not gonna complain. If it helps me in battle, then by all means. Okay, let's get some more power for Geno. I need to heal Peach, by the way, or Toadstool, because she's, getting pretty low on HP after that spider attack. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, another recolor. Land's End is seriously the land of recolors, because that's mostly what you'll see here. I don't think there's a single new enemy until... Oh no, I guess the Shogun would be new. But anyway, these guys are called Stingers. They have 65 HP, so they're not very strong. They have attacks Thornet and Fungus Spike, and they can drop Able Juices. So they're not too bad, and they have pretty low defense considering... Well, no, I guess that was a pretty defensive stance right there, but I don't know. I think it's just because Toadstool's weak. Yeah, that seems more likely. And of course we have another Octovator with Drain Beam that doesn't cause sleep. Again, I apologize for that from earlier. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a Group Hug. Anyway, I'm actually going to take a little side journey after this battle. And I'm not going to continue with Land's End right away, because there is something we can actually get that will give us a pretty nice reward, so I'm going to focus on that. But yeah, hidden chest right there. Anyway, if you go over here, you'll be at the bottom of this area we'll be going to next. And if you come over here, you'll see a little opening in the wall here. Jump into this opening, if you can. Okay, there we go. And now we're in a cavern. This is called the Land's End Cave, I think. It's hard to tell because I don't think they actually give a name for this place on the map. We got some more enemies here. Gonna try to ignore them. There is one new enemy in here, though, that I'll go over when I see it. But for now, though, jump over you. I think there's also a hidden chest somewhere, too. It's like in one of these little nooks. There it is. Okay. Yeah, you got a frog coin. Anyway, if you keep going through here, you'll find these guys. These guys are new enemies, obviously. We'll go ahead and fight them. Oh, we have another frickin' recolor, too. We have Shyaways. Shyaways have 140 HP. They have attacks Elegy and Will-O-Wisp, and that's really about it. And we also have these guys, Ribbites, which, Oh, okay, well, I don't have Ribbites written down on my enemy bio list, so I'm gonna have to come back to this one. So, Basically, if I remember correctly, these guys are just updated versions of the Frogogs, so they're not really that spectacular, but I'm kind of surprised I didn't have them written down there. Just a little bit surprised. I should have probably taken out the Shyaways first, just so we could see maybe an attack of them. But nope, I have to be stupid and forget to do that. Shyaways also have like very, very little defense, so you can take them out pretty easily. And they also run away too, so you have that to look forward to sometimes. Okay, let's see if we can double our experience points right here. Alright, sweet. Didn't give us a level up though, but it's okay, not a big deal. Okay, so let's knock this barrel down, and now we can actually use this to get up here. You're probably wondering, why would you want to use that to get up there? Well, if you take this trampoline, we're back in Karo Sewers, and this is how you normally get this chest that's up here, which contains Cricket Jam. And, I stupidly fell down there, so, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut right here. I'll see you guys at, Tadpole Pond. Okay, we're back at Tadpole Pond, and, we're gonna go ahead and take this Cricket Jam to Frogfucius, because he's the only one who would probably enjoy a jar of Cricket Jam. And when we give him the Cricket Jam, we get blessed with 10 frog coins. Might even be more than that, but I'm pretty sure it's 10. That seems about right. So now we can actually probably go back and get the Scrooge ring, although I think that might be 50 frog coins, so we might be a little short. But anyway, hold on for just a minute. I'll see you guys back at Land's End. Okay, there's that treasure chest in this first area. It contains a red essence. So yeah, you have to stand in the corner over here and then jump this way. That's how you get it. But yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys back in that room I was. Okay, I'm back in this room. I got into a few battles in the last room because there are a few enemies we haven't seen yet. But if I don't see them in this video, I'll go back and show them off a little later. Just a little later. But anyway, back in this room now, so now we can actually continue on with our adventure. I should also mention that Land's End is a really good place for experience. You can get a lot of experience from the enemies here. You get about, like, at least 10 experience per battle, and that's pretty good at this point in the game. Okay, so, yeah, you get good experience from this area. You really do. But anyway, in this area we have another one of these weird shaman guys. Welcome to the Sky Bridge. It's a big tourist attraction here. Yahoo! Wanna challenge it? Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, I'll need 5 coins from you, and we'll go ahead and take the explanation. You can cross the Sky Bridge in one of 3 ways. However, if you fall at any time, you lose. On the normal course, you'll make it across just by jumping. You'll get 5 coins for that. On the special course, the blocks will fall if your time runs out. You get 8 coins there. On the expert course, the blocks will fall and the jumps are harder. You'll get a frog coin. So, yeah. And you have to avoid the bullet bill cannon as well. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the normal course because I'm not very good at this. But yeah, the guy pretty much explained how you do this. Just, on the normal course, like, you don't even have to, like, adjust your jumps. You just have to jump and press forward. On the special course, it's just like this again, although the blocks can fall. And then on the expert course, the blocks fall, and you actually have to adjust your jumps, too. And you can actually get double your winnings if you do the same course in one attempt. But I'm not going to do it, because I want to move on, and I have a few things I still need to show off, so... here's the desert part of Land's End, and this is actually the monster that the Elder of Seaside was talking about. Ah, haven't been here in a while. I've been busy traveling around. Where are you heading? Is it Monstro Town by any chance? Yes. Okay, listen up. Look for the whirl where the ant pops up and proceed after it. Keep following it and you'll find your way underground. Once there, Monstro Town is just around the corner. I'll see you there. Okay, we will see you there. So basically what he was talking about is, I'm going to ignore these two whirlpools. But in every room, there's actually a whirlpool. And in one of the whirlpools is a Shogun enemy. And basically what you have to do here is you have to jump into the whirlpool that the Shogun is inside. And you can also get coins from him as well. And then every time you get him out of the whirlpool, you have to fight him. And you get the same exact fight every single time, because we'll have to do this fight a few times before we finish. So I'm just going to go ahead and warn you about that now. So I'm going to cut out all other fights like this, but I will show the first one. Just because, like, you know, just so you guys know what this battle will normally be like. But it's not too bad, though. His attacks are pretty easy to handle, in all honesty. If you take too long in killing him, though, he'll use his attack Vigor Up, which will severely increase his attack power, so you want to be careful of that. But there we go. That's how those fights normally go, and I'm going to cut out the rest, like I said. Oh, okay, cool. Toadstool actually gained a level up, and I believe... Ooh, okay, yeah, she has a new special attack. And this special attack is actually really, really helpful, because Comeback is essentially a pick-me-up. It's a pick-me-up special move, so... Yeah, you don't have to rely on pick-me-ups as much if you have been for this game, so... Yeah, I really do like Comeback. It's a really good attack, or a really good special move, and it can be very helpful in a pinch, too, so... Yep, that's all I have to say about that. I'll definitely try to show that off, and I still have to show off Geno World, too. Forgot about that. But yeah, whenever you defeat the Shogun, you want to jump into the whirlpool that he was in, and that's how you basically get through this area. Now, there is another enemy in the Land's End Desert, but it might take me a little while before I can find it. Okay, I figure I'll go ahead and just do this for demonstration. Here is the Geno Whirl right here. And what the Geno Whirl is, it's a timed attack, where if you time it just right, you'll do a total of, I think, 9,999 damage. But you have to time it just right, and it's kind of tricky to time, too. But once you get it... Yep, that's how it works. You have to, like, press the Y button just as it gets ready to leave the screen, I believe. So, that is the Geno Whirl. The Geno Whirl only really works on enemies. It doesn't work on bosses. There are a few exceptions, though, and I'll mention that when we get to them. And yeah, Bowser gained a level 2, so that's good. Yeah, I believe it's just HP. I should know this, because it's going to be the same from now on. But yeah, that was the Geno Whirl. Okay, there's the enemy I was talking about, this little blue cloud that you see going around the screen. Now, when you start the battle, there's not going to be anybody there, but if you try to target something, you'll find a Formless. Now, Formlesses can't be attacked by anything. They can't be attacked by any normal physical attack, but if you use a special attack... Duh! You'll actually make the enemy appear, and this enemy is called Makura. Makuras have 620 HP. They have attacks Electroshock, Solidify, Bolt, and Static E. They have a special defense against any kind of status element, and then Thunder. And they can drop Royal Syrups, which are the best syrup items in the game. Anyway, once you uncover these guys, they actually become very, very weak to physical attacks, so we're going to be using them for the rest of the battle. And of course we're going to heal too, because those attacks almost killed us earlier, so... Yeah, Makura can be pretty lethal because his special attack is so high. But, yeah, he's not too bad, though. You know, you can just basically treat him like a normal enemy once you uncover him. But yeah, he's just kind of an interesting enemy you can fight in this area. And that did nothing, because she has the safety ring on. You gotta really love that safety ring. It's really cheap, but it's cool as well. But yeah, after beating him down for a while, you destroy him. You only got 30 experience points. We didn't get the royal syrup because we weren't lucky enough to get as a drop, but you can get a royal syrup from him. And, oh wow, Mallow actually went up the next level too. Alright. Yeah, my characters are advancing in level pretty quickly, I have to admit. Anyway, when you get to 2 whirlpools, getting the Shogun and the right whirlpool is actually a lot harder to do, but it's still manageable. It's nothing you should really be freaking out about or anything like that. And yeah, I have no idea why I'm talking over this, because normally I'd cut this out, but whatever, I'll go ahead and keep it in, just because I was talking while I was getting into this fight. But yeah, you gotta love Land's End. Like I said earlier, like Land's End has definitely been one of my all-time favorite areas, just because... Mainly just because of that whole Jonathan Jones thing. I was never able to beat him very easily, so whenever I got to this place, it was like a breath of fresh air, so... Yeah, you gotta love it for that. And also, after the battle, make sure you memorize where the Shogun was, otherwise you're gonna have a hard time remembering which whirlpool to go inside. Anyway, when you get to this room, you can find a giant mountain that we can't really climb, despite what this sign says, so we're gonna have to come back to this later. Oh, hello again. Isn't this incredible? It really does look like the edge of the world, doesn't it? It's too spooky for me. I'm heading back to Monstro Town. See ya! Okay, so when you find this area, you just have to defeat one more Shogun, and that's exactly what we're... Oh, dang it. He moved away. Well, that's not a problem. We can just easily get back there. And you don't have to fight those guys ever again once you defeat them, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Come on. There we go. Okay, and once we defeat that Shogun, just go into the whirlpool, and here we are at the next area. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, because I have no idea how much time I have right at this point, because I've done a lot of cutting, and it also took me 3 minutes into the video to actually, like, announce, you know, do my intro and everything, so I have no idea where I am, but this seems like a good stopping place anyway, since there is a save point. But at the very end of this video, I'm going to attach the fights of the other 2 enemies you can find, if I can find them. If not, they obviously won't be here. But yeah, next time we're going to explore this cave and see if we can get to Monstro Town. So this has been SlimKirby. See you guys next time. Later, folks. Okay, here's one of the new enemies. This enemy is a recolor of the Artichoker. These guys are called Criffids. Criffids have 320 HP. They have attacks Blast, Flame, and Sandstorm. They have a special defense against fire and poison, but a weakness to ice. And sorry if you can hear that motorcycle in the background. It's being very, very loud outside. But anyway, yeah, like I said before, these guys are just pretty much recolors of the Artichoker enemies we met earlier. But one thing worth mentioning, the Blast attack they have. If I remember correctly, Blast is one of the most dangerous single-target magic attacks in the entire game. It does a lot of damage, and you want to be careful whenever you're dealing with someone that has Blast, because they can just randomly pull that out and do major damage to you. So yeah, that's one thing to look after, but is he going to do it? No, he's going to use Sandstorm. Which, fine, whatever. That's okay with me. And also, I guess the safety badge, which Mario has on right now, I guess that also defends against fear as well. I think it defends against all status ailments. I don't know why the description of it only says mute and fear, or mute and silence. That's the same thing. I don't know, whatever the description said, yeah, it wasn't just those two. It's for all types of status ailments. So Yeah, just wanted to make sure I got that out there, because that was an important fact that needed to be told. This guy is really putting the hurt on me right now, I have to admit. It's all because Gino's in fear right now, because he's not doing very much damage. I should probably just use a Gino beam or something, but whatever. Is he going to use Blast? No, he's going to use Flame. Which we have already seen before, so I think that was an attack that, I think Mac had, or was that Drain? Oh, whatever. It was either Mac or one of the enemies in the Forest Maze. But anyway, that was the Cryphid. And I believe we have one more enemy to show off, so if I can find it, I'll go ahead and see you guys for that. If I remember correctly, though, this enemy is a lot harder to find, and I think we can actually find it in another area as well, so it's not going to be a big deal. Okay, here is the second and last enemy. This enemy is a recolor of the flower enemy we found in Rose Way. This is the Think Flower. They have 200 HP. They have the attacks Pollen Nap, Scrow Dust, and Recover. They have a special defense against any type of status ailment, and they have a weakness to fire. Plus, they can also drop mid-mushrooms. This enemy's always confused me, because I never really thought this enemy was a recolor. I thought this enemy was just the same enemy from Rose Way that they just, like, stuck on here for some reason. Because if you look at the two enemies, they don't look that much different. I mean, I'm sure there is a slight visual change, but for the most part, they never really look that different to me. But anyway, yeah, that was the Think Flower.